not seen a photo like this in the entire time that you and I have done anything together.
Right.
A simple Polaroid picture is causing a lot of confusion. Please welcome Sue. Where's Sue at? Welcome Sue to the show. Don't show the audience yet.
Well, one thing about it, though, Montel, you can't screw up a Polaroid.
It would be impossible to screw up a Polaroid.
You can't screw up a
Tell us how this picture even took place.
Sylvia, I was working at a hospital in a nursing home that was within a hospital about 6 years ago. And when I went there, the residents had not had any opportunity ever to get out. And I made arrangements with a company to come and let us take the residents out for lunch one day.
Yeah, like a field trip.
So, right. So we took them downstairs and we lined them up in the hallway outside of the emergency room before they boarded the van. And I got our camera, which was a Polaroid, and I opened a new pack of Polaroid film, put it in, and I snapped the picture of the residents.
And it is impossible to have a double exposure on a Polaroid. It doesn't work that way.
It doesn't work.
Film becomes destroyed.
I called Polaroid, and that's exactly what they told me.
Montel's right.
Now, can we put this picture up on the monitor? Did it translate for the monitor? Put it up so everybody can see this. See, it doesn't look as clear, and there's a black dot there because we're trying to hide the eyes, but we have to conceal them.
Yeah.
But I want you to take a look at that picture and see this young man that's hovering in this picture.
Oh, my God.
And for you at home and you here in the studio audience, you'll notice, because we're trying to protect the identity of who the person is, that picture of the young man that's there is superimposed over the picture of all the residents.
If you look on the right, that tubing, and on the very bottom, across the bottom, that stretcher, none of that's in that hallway. That's the equipment that was used in the emergency room years ago when I think this child...
Are you aware of who this boy is?
I might be. That's why
this boy was killed.
Do you know how?
Yeah, he was shot.
Oh, he was shot.
Yeah.
Was he from that area?
Yeah. And he was shot by, here we go again with this gang, and he just wanted to show up on the Polaroid.
Why did he come to me?
Because you would probably, you were carrying enough. Look, these people were almost like incarcerated. He felt incarcerated. Do you see what I'm saying?
Right.
I mean, you let them out. He felt like, you let them out, I'll show you I can get out. Do you see what I mean?
Right. Oh, I see. Well, how old is this spirit or soul? Do you have
15 maybe? 15. 14, 15.
And how long ago possibly was he killed?
10 years.
10 years.
That's about the time that this happened. I had some people that thought they might know who he was, but they brought me a picture and it didn't look anything like
no.
They tried to say it was a young man who was killed in an automobile accident.
And a go-kart accident.
He was shot.
In a go-kart accident. I called my minister and was told to do a circle of candles and to meditate with this boy and let him know that it was all right to cross over.
Absolutely.
And I really felt this whoosh.
Yeah. Oh, I did.
Did he cross over?
Yeah, he did cross over.
I have one more question to do. This friend of mine...
I see what bothers me is the mother is still suffering with this.
So the mother is still alive?
The mother is still alive.
You don't have a name by any chance, do you?
Should I give it a name?
You cannot believe it.
All right. Strangely enough, and this is a Spanish name, but his name was... Now, he didn't live that far from there.
From the hospital?
That makes sense, because it's just a little county hospital.
Yeah. But right next to this, it's like, yeah, I do. Right next to this, at maybe 10, 12 years before that, right to, okay, this hospital this way, is sort of a ghetto area. Becomes really kind of spooky ghetto.
Low-income area?
Yeah.
Or could it have been there 10 years ago, 12 years ago?
Victim of a random crazy thing.
Yeah, but, you know, I got to tell you something. What really throws me about this, and now that you explain what this stuff was, I looked at this picture a couple times, thinking, and maybe I'm reading in this, but it looks like, is that like a hanging bag, a fluid bag that they would use in an operation, you know, up here by his collar area? You need to see it, but I don't know. If you were saying that this, was that area formerly an operating room? Do you know?
Oh, you know what you're psychic. The operating room is on the left-hand side and the emergency room is on the right. I never even thought of that.
Yeah.
This is too weird for me.
I think they were trying to save his life.
They were trying to save his life. So should this picture maybe go to this young man's mother?
I think so.
Well, I want to try to contact that person now, so now that I know.
I got to take a break. I'll get you closer when we come back. We'll be back right after this.
Isn't that amazing?